Hey guys, so gonna do a quick loadout on some stuff that I got at Walmart today. This is a 40-liter dry bag, so I'm gonna knock this open. I watched a video off Dave Canterbury's channel the other day, and he talked about some of the other dry bags that Walmart has that are just like a fabric, like a nylon. They aren't really sturdy, and this thing seems a lot sturdier. He talked about having ones that can stand up by themselves. I'm not sure if this one can do it, but it'd be dang close. It is really thick stuff, and it's big enough that I could use it to line my pack, to make my pack waterproof. And then also, if I got into a pinch, I could take this out of my pack, go down to the stream, fill it up with water, so I won't have to make as many trips. But can't remember how much it was, but it's a nice buy, and I don't have a lot of outdoor stores around me, so I have to resort to Walmart if I don't want to go online. So that's why you see a lot of my stuff from Walmart, just because I try and make it work, because I don't live in the biggest city, and so I don't really have access to a lot of that kind of stuff. Alright, of course, everybody loves Gorilla Tape. This is the 1-inch roll. I have a big 2-inch roll, but Dave suggested getting some 1-inch rolls. They're just nice and handy to have, so I picked one of them up. I was watching a show today, the Alaska, it's on National Geographic Channel, the Alaska Survival Team or something like that. This guy made a fishing pole, and he used these hose clamps. He used one of them with a loop off of an old fishing pole and put it on a stick so he could have something to run his line through, and I thought that was a great idea. So I'm going to throw one of these in my fishing kit. So pick some of them up. They're pretty cheap. Let's see. Some of this hand sanitizer. I know Coleman and a couple bug spray companies have these little nice bug spray, sunscreen, and hand sanitizer little bottles that are really nice to throw into a small Maxpedition organizer or something like that. They're just really handy. They don't take up a lot of space, and they're nice to have, so I picked one of them up. I'm going to make a little fishing sewing kit, and I've been looking for a container similar to this, but has this on both sides, but they don't sell them anymore, I guess, so just going to have to go with this one. So I'm going to make this my fishing and sewing kit, just to try and keep myself a little bit more organized. So yeah, for my fishing kit, I got some of this Advanced Trooper Line Suffix 832 8 braided fibers, 50-pound test, 150 yards of braided fishing line. This stuff is expensive. I think this one was $20 for 150 yards, so 135 meters. That's quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, $20 is a lot, but this will get me through. What I love about braided line in this like 50-pound test line is I can take a bunch of this and then just a little bit of paracord, because paracord weighs more and takes up a lot more room, and I can do a lot more stuff with this, and I don't need 550 tests for everything I'm doing out in the field, like tying down a tarp or something like that. I can use some of this and save my paracord for something else that I might need that extra strength on. So I recommend getting some good stuff, and don't go cheap. This stuff, the cheap stuff is not going to do you near as good. This has 8 braided fibers, 32 weaves per inch. I mean, this stuff is, the 50-pound test is, I think, it's the highest I found. They have some 20 and 30, but this is the good stuff. Alright? They did have some. I mean, you don't have to buy 150 yards. You can buy 100 yards. You can buy 50 yards. Save yourself some money if you want to save up. But this is the good stuff right there. I think I grabbed a couple of them. I was trying to find a small Leatherman. I really like the Leatherman Squirt, but they are out of commission. They don't make them anymore. This is just an outdoor angler tool. Has a knife, Phillips head, and flathead screwdriver, a saw, a punch, and a cutter built into the jaw. So right there. I'm just going to try it out. I'm going to do a super ultra light backpacking trip sometime this summer, and I don't want to take my big wingman as my multi-tool, so this is what I was thinking of. It was only like $5, so I figured I'd try it out and see if it's, I'm pretty sure it's quite a bit lighter. My wingman's pretty heavy duty, so this might get me through if I don't want to take my big wingman. Just got some of these plastic sporks, spatula, and then it has a serrated edge for cutting, like a knife. I have another set that's metal, which I like, but they're super heavy. And like I said, I'm doing a super ultra light trip, so I'm got some plastic ones for that. Let's see, I got some Quick Seal wound care kit. Stops bleeding fast. Kind of like a Quick Clot, but in smaller packets, not in those big packets. That is gauze. I think this is the whole wound care kit. Yeah. So, let's see what we got. This stuff right here. That's why I bought this whole thing. I thought it was just this stuff, but that's alright. Clots blood containing anticoagulants such as epinephrine or heparin and warfarin, Coumadin. Yeah. So it'll clot your blood up good. I think there's 2 of them in there. Yep. So I'm gonna get some of that for my first aid kit. Alright, one of my next purchases, if I can find the other piece here, I got a mini vice grip. This is a 5-inch one. Okay, love vice grips. They can be used for so many different things. And then I got this, it is a reciprocating saw blade, bi-metal, so it'll cut metal, but you can just clamp it on to the edge there, and you got yourself a pretty cheap saw for in the field. This wouldn't go on my super ultra light trip because the locking pliers here is pretty heavy, but it's nice to have in a pinch. If you can't rely on your folding saw or your folding saw breaks or something like that, you can always have a backup. Also got just the Coleman fixed blade. It's like $15 for this knife. It's full tang. It has a little gripper. Comes with the sheath. It's nothing special. It's about 4.5-inch stainless steel blade. I like that you can put it on your belt, and I like the snap to keep the blade in. I recently watched a channel, Florida Adventures, and the guy does similar stuff to me, and he has one of these, and he swears by it, so I figured I'd try her out and see what I can do with it, and for $15 you really can't go wrong, so I'm going to try it out and see how good a blade it really is. I have a hard time spending. I mean, I don't really have $150, $300 to spend on a super nice knife. I'd love to, but I just don't have the money, so we'll go with this and see what works. I got a couple of these Maglite solitaires, just for some mini kits or EDCs. 2 lumens, 20 meters, about 4 hours battery life, and just 1 AAA. Let's see. They're like $4, so I got 2 of them. Probably put 1 in a survival kit and 1 in a as my EDC or something. Just try them out. I really want to get a nice little light, but they tend to be kind of pricey, so I just grabbed those for now. For my fishing kit, I just got some of this stringer with the tapered needle. It's like $1, so gonna put that in my kit. Then I got some barrel swivels, some bigger hooks. Figure I could catch a frog and some small mammals with these giant hooks if I had to. So that's why I got some bigger hooks, because I already have some small ones. And then I got the split shot sinkers. I like those because you can just slide them on your line and pinch them off, and they're good to go. And if I really need some heavy, I If I need a heavier sinker than what I got, I can do multiple of something. Yeah, and then just my braided line. So I'm going to put together a fishing kit, a couple probably, one for my bug out bag, one for my hiking trip. That's going to be smaller, and I'll go from there. But thanks for watching, and feel free to comment, and yeah, stay tuned.